I hope you guys enjoyed that World Cup as much as I did. I know it was eventful. A lot of crazy things happened. But now that I'm back, let's get started on this video. For most of you who know me, I was living in North Carolina, but now I am living in this beautiful city of Boston. It's treating me well, can't complain. So far, so good. But even though we are in a new city, we still continue with that F8 Scat over there. Looking nice, as always. A little bit dirty, we got a cleaner, but still looking nice. Love the color, that F8. But today's video is going to be about Auxeto. Auxeto has this LED side markers that are dynamic, more like a flow series kind. So I'm excited to put those on. Before we get into the side markers, let me show you this cold air intake that I've put in here. I don't know if I should do a video on it or not, but let's take a quick look. It's a little bit dirty in here, of course. Haven't had a chance to clean it up real good, but we got this JLT intake installed along with the tube that goes down here into the front, so it can basically force more air from the front grill into the intake, alongside this massive filter here. Love the upgrade. You can feel it for sure. It's not a major upgrade, but definitely could feel a difference between that and the stock. Alongside this and that, and then all the air that comes in from here, this functional hood right here, I think it makes a difference. So I love that one. But yeah, let's get back to the video now. Like I said, we're gonna be doing the LED side markers. I've worked with Auxeto in the past. I have their products. They're good, reliable, and they're not very expensive. Currently, I have their smoked LED side markers, but these are LEDs, but the LEDs are the same color as the factory lights would be. So like orange in the front and red in the back. So today we're going to be replacing that with white LEDs and with their dynamic version of their LED side markers. I've also done in the past their LED front headlight bulbs. So I do have a video on that. If you guys want to take a look at it, go look at it. It's a pretty nice video, informative in regards to if you want to upgrade those halogen bulbs to LED bulbs. Again, their products are reliable, so they're definitely worth taking a look at. Since I've worked with Auxeto in the past, I do have a discount code with them. Like I said, their products are not very expensive, but with a discount code, you're gonna get even more off. So make sure you guys utilize the F8 Scat at checkout as a discount code, and you'll get even more off. So if that doesn't make up your mind in regards to getting a pair of these, I don't know if I can get you a bigger discount, but it's definitely worth a try. So definitely go check it out. Definitely try them for yourself. But yeah, let's get to this video and let's get started on these LED markers. All right, so here's a better look at what the Auxeto ones that I've installed in the past. This is what they look like. Again, they're just smoked out and then LEDs all the way from top to bottom. But what I'm going to be installing today is going to be a flow series of their side markers. So that should be cool. And I'm going to take you on this journey. What we have for you today is going to be the Auxeto LED side markers. That's the part number right there. Like I said in the past, we do have Auxeto LED side markers, but these are going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you in a second once we're installing them. What we have in the box is going to be just your 4 LED side markers, and besides this, what you'll need is going to be a T25 and anything to remove those clips around the area where we're going to be working at. All right, so we've done this in the past. I already have a video of Auxeto, but we did the side markers and we also did the LED for the headlights. If you want to see that video, it'll be on there. Last time we were doing the side markers, we did take the wheels off, and I did tell you it's not necessary. So in this video, what I'm going to do is take this and remove them and install them without taking the wheel. So the first thing you'll need to do is remove all these clips right here alongside, so you can push this plastic back and get to two screws that are back here. Those are going to be T25s. So the first thing you're going to do again is going to be removing these clips. So once you have these out of the way, all these clips, all you got to do is push this back and out of here. Let me move you guys a little bit closer so I can get more room right here. Let's push this out of the way. Once you push this out of the way, you got room to get back here. All right, I took you out the stand so you guys can have a closer look. But once you have those clips out and this pushed back to the back, the first thing you want to do, there's a wire towards the bottom right here. You're just gonna push down at the bottom of the clip and then pull down. I'm gonna try to do this one hand. Put the clips right here. Push down on this little tab and then you pull down just like that. So the tab that I'm telling you to, push down is this right here. Push this down. So you push this in and then you pull down and that should come off right there. Now you can take your T25, there's one screw here and then another one up here. You remove those and this will pull right out. All right, so once you have the screws out, don't lose them because you will be reusing these to install the other ones. But once you have those screws removed, it's as simple as pulling it out and you are all good to go from there. This is the one that we are removing, and now I'll show you the one that we're going to be putting on. All right, as you can see, the ones that came off are labeled. So as you can see, this is the left one right here. So all we got to do is replace it with the other one that is also labeled left right there. Simple. Again, LEDs as well. But you'll see what I mean here shortly of what we need to do. All right, just like I had to do with the other ones, for these new ones, what you want to do is take your screw and pre-drill it on there before installing it here. If you don't pre-drill it on there, it's going to be very difficult for you to get it in there. So make sure you do that. You take your old screws, pre-drill it in there. Once you have it pre-drilled, remove the screw, put it on here and tighten it up. All right, so now you have those tightened. You can see these are the old ones and these are the new ones and look very similar. So you may ask, what's the difference? And I'll show you that here in a second. We'll get that piece of plastic later out of there. As you can see, still smoked, but I'm gonna turn on the car so you can see the difference. There you have it, a little flow series. So it's white LEDs with a flow series on there, and I just think that's sick. So whenever you turn on the vehicle, that's what you'll see, or that's what everybody will see. So that's a nice cool little upgrade. Let me get all of them done and then I'll show you what the full look of the vehicle is. One last thing before I move on to the other four. I know I said you can do this without taking the wheel. As you can see, I did it here, but obviously it's a little bit more tight in there, a little bit more difficult to do everything. So if you have the option to take your wheels out so you can have more room here, I would highly recommend it. But again, it's not required. It's just going to be a lot more difficult to get that on in and out because you're restricted in room when working there. All right, so let's get to installing the other three and then I'll get back with you. Guys, it is nighttime and these came out beautifully. I really enjoy how these came out. They're really bright, and that's my favorite part. You'll see here in a second. Also, if you want to grab yourself a pair, go to Auxeto, type in FA Scat so you can get a discount. You won't be disappointed. So let's take a look. So as you guys saw, that Flow series at startup, and then as you can see, they're so bright, and I guess that's what I really like about them. As you can see, it lights up this whole area here. So they're really bright. They look nice. They go good with daytime running lights. So it really complements the car for sure. It came out great. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try to make more videos now that I'm back. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share, comment. Until next time, F8 out.